Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. So last episode we kind of wasted most of the time working on the grass fields, thinking that they needed more fertilizer, but actually they already had fertilizer from when I drilled them probably, so that was a bit of a waste. But at least we do now have a slurry spreader, which we can use on other fields eventually when they need fertilizer. So it wasn't a total waste of money, but it probably could have been spent in better ways, as it turns out, but that was a bit of a mistake on my part. There's not really anything I can do in my field yet. The grass field's still growing, as you can see over here. Although it says ready to harvest, there is actually, we should leave it a bit longer and then we'll get a better yield of grass out of it. So we won't be doing that right now. The only thing I can think of doing at the moment is a contract. So I just had a quick look and there is one contract available which I've just accepted there. Fertilising contract on field 160, so we'll do that. It's not going to be a huge profit off that, but it's going to be a bit of extra income, just under 3,000, so it's something, better than nothing. There's not a lot else we can do really because our fields aren't ready, there's nothing ready to harvest. You can see up there, the blue field up there, that's our linseed crop. So that's looking good. But yeah, there's no other field work we can really do. So the only thing I can think is to do this contract. And there is only one contract, amazing, even though there's loads of fields on the map. There's one available contract, which is quite surprising. But we'll go down there to where the field is. It's a bit of a drive. I'll just have a quick look on the map where it actually is. It's this one here. So it's very near where the Sell Everything sell point that we go to quite often. So yeah, that's where we're going. So I'll head down there and get this contract out. Well, that's the fertiliser contract finished, so let's have a quick look. There's some more available now, baling contracts. They're quite big contracts to do, but we've got 2,700 for that one. There's a weeding contract which is not really worth it. These baling contracts, if there's one nearby I suppose I could try and do that one. As you probably saw there in the time that I couldn't get through the gate, very weird. Normally you can open these gates. But with this one, the only way of opening it, I was trying to open it, there's nothing on the menu to say open the gate. Normally it's either right or left click on the mouse or R sometimes I think. There's no thing popping up to say how to open the gate, so I had to remove the hedge, which was not ideal. Then I did find out there was another way into the field at the other side, so I could have got in, but I wasn't aware of that way in. So never mind, so they've lost a bit of their hedge, but not the end of the world. So these, oh, even more contracts. Wow, so there was none at the start of the episode and now there's loads appearing. Well, the baling contracts are big, but there is another fertilizer contract which makes more sense, I suppose. Field 144, we might as well do that. I know it's another fertilizer contract, but where's 144? Can't be too far away. Should be flashing. Oh, there it is, yeah. So it's just right out of here and it's the one on the right. It's not too far away. Yep, we'll do that. Head to that field next. Yeah, these fertilizer contracts, they are relatively easy to do and you get a decent amount for them really, for the amount of time they take. The baling contracts, you get slightly more money but they do take a lot longer. So if we've got nothing else to do, I might do one of them, but I'd rather cut my own grass fields because we do need to do that. The cows have got no bales at all at the moment, so we would really like to cut our own fields if possible this episode. It may mean skipping time forward to June. I've got time set quite quickly at the moment because there's not a huge amount to do. Right, here we are at field 144. So we'll do that one and then we'll see what we're doing after that. That's the second one done now, and we've got another 3,500 for that, so we'll collect that. And there's no more fertiliser contracts today, so I'll probably do for this. I'll take this back to the yard now. I think a few of you might have asked why didn't I use the slurry rather than the sprayer. Well, mainly because we'd have to take multiple trips down to the fields to refill. I wouldn't be able to do it all in one tank, and that would take quite a long time, and it probably wouldn't have enough anyway. There wouldn't be enough slurry to do even one field, I shouldn't think, so it's easier to do the contracts with the sprayer. I'll be using the slurry for our own land that's near the farm, so I'm not having to travel miles to go and refill every time it gets empty, so that was the reason for doing that. Maybe nobody was thinking that, but if you were thinking that, that's the reason. So I'll just head back to the yard now. We won't need the sprayer again today probably, so done with that. And then we'll see what's happening at the farm. I should think what we'll do is we'll wait till June, and then in June we can get our mowing done, because we do desperately need some bales. I think we're going up here. Is this the way? I believe this is the way, is it? I better just double check the map. Still learning the map. Yeah, that goes back to the farm, yeah. So, yeah, I'll see you back at the yard. Here we are back at the yard now, just backing the sprayer into the shed. Still not sure about the yard layout. We might do some more changes, but it's quite expensive to keep building stuff. This bit alright now, I think, at the moment, so I'm quite happy with this bit. It's more the bottom bit down here, which is I'm not too happy with. It looks alright, but this building here is kind of a waste of space because it's not suitable for anything apart from really small equipment, which we don't have. We put a vehicle, I suppose, in there, a car, pickup truck, or a small lawnmower or something like that, but not much. It would be useful to us at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit of a small shed, that, really, for agricultural size equipment. This one here, again, is a bit in the way, because if this wasn't here we could get around. I know a few of you pointed out we could drive around the back here, but I don't think we'll get around with the traction trailer, it's too tight. So that is a bit annoying, and the land isn't totally flat, so it wouldn't be suitable to build anything on particularly. We might be able to put something there, but this shed here is probably going to be the most likely one to go next, apart from this one, which I think probably could go. I wonder what it's worth. It's not going to be worth a lot, but it might be just worth having a look. Right, so this shed here is worth 1,200. Well, it's a bit of extra money, isn't it? And we're not going to use it. It'll make the yard look bigger, and we'd maybe also put something there instead that's more useful. We're £1,200 better off now. And then yeah, this one here, what's it worth? That's worth 5,000, so that's not too bad. And we can put something different there, further back possibly, although obviously the reason it's not going to put further back in the first place was because of the land being quite uneven. We have got a combine in there at the moment, so I will leave it for now, but I'm sure we can do something better with this area to make the layout better and something more useful possibly, but we'll see. It's starting to go a bit dark now, so probably we can move time forward and then get these grass fields cut. They'll be for silage because, as a few of you pointed out, you don't actually need TMR when the cows haven't started producing milk yet. They just have to with silage, that'll be fine. The TMR's more useful when they actually start producing milk, because then it increases the productivity of the milk production. But while they're not producing milk, there's no benefit for it really, so as long as they've got some food, that's all they need at the moment. Even just probably hay would have been fine, but yeah, silage will be good as well. So that's the plan for them at the moment. Obviously once they start producing milk, we will be able to give them some more TMR, but yeah, we have got one hay bale which we will save for when they do need TMR. Right, so what I'll do, I will get set up with the mowing equipment, and then once that's done we'll move time on and start the mowing. So the mowers I believe are in here. Yes they are. We'll get these on and we're ready to go in the morning. The lights are starting to come on the sheds now, so you can tell it's starting to go dark. Although still in May it's 9 PM and it's still quite light actually. It's all sun shining, so that looks good. Nice summery weather. Okay, so yeah, let's I'll put some lights on so it doesn't go totally dark, and then we'll move time on and start the mowing. Okay, that'll do. Now the grass is much taller and we'll get a much better yield out of that. So let's get unfolded and start mowing this grass. Okay, the lights on now. Just need them for a minute. Oh, I've got the front window open. I still don't know how you do this. I can do the side doors. I'm not sure how you do the front window. I obviously opened it at some point accidentally and I'm not sure how. Right. Mowing. Let's start this. So this will be our first proper grass cut since we've reseeded it. We did cut the grass obviously at the end of last year, but that was with the original grass that it had, which wouldn't have been as high yielding. Should get a much better yield. You can see on the mini map it's going darker green, which means you're getting a better yield. The darker the green is, the better yield you get. So yeah, I'll continue with this on time lapse. the mowing done, so these can go back in the shed now. That's both the grass fields cut, so they won't be needed again until it regrows, unless we buy another one. But with the money we've got, we'll need probably a bit more money to be able to buy another field. Did a quick look, and fields on this map seem to be starting from around about 80,000, so, or maybe a bit less, but not 49 anyway, not for a decent sized field, so it'll be a while before we can afford a new field, I think. The next job will be to rake that up ready for baling. We don't actually own a baler either, so last time I leased one. Might have to do the same again. Because a combination baler wrapper is 80 something thousand, and we don't have that. So yeah, there'll probably be another leasing episode of the baler, but it's not too bad that. We don't use it very often really, so it makes more sense to leasing it than to buy at this stage. And again, we won't have any straw to bale from our crops anyway, because they're both oil crops, linseed and canola, so yeah, there'll be no straw for those. So we'll get on with this raking then. Okay, so we're almost done with the raking now. Just the last few passes to do, and then that'll be done. Using GPS, so that's the beeping noises you can hear in the background if you hear them. When you engage it, it beeps. Just helps to keep a nice straight line with the swaths, so when we bale it, it'll be a lot easier if they're all straight rather than having them all over the place. So that's about it really. Not much point raking that a little bit. I can do it, but it's easy enough to bale that. Danger of going over the previous swaths as well, so got to be a bit careful with it. There we go, that'll do. So yeah, that's all ready for baling. Probably in the next episode now. I've got quite a lot done there today. Yeah, that'll be good for today, I think. And next time we can get that baled, and then the cows will have more silage for their feed once it ferments. Obviously, it will need to ferment first before we can give it to the cows. That only usually takes about a day or a month, as it is in the game on my settings. But anyway, there we go. It's the rakes away, and then next time we'll look into leasing another baler and getting that baled up. But yeah, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time.